beautiful people, my name is Bridget and welcome back. Today we're going to do an unboxing, which I love. You guys know I love unboxings. I just like finding out what's inside. So today we're doing a triple unboxing of all of the Ipsys this month. So we have the mini base bag. We also have the Boxycharm by Ipsy, because remember, they're one company now. So when you get your Boxycharm, it is through an Ipsy. It looks like an Ipsy. So we're going to box everything today. I'm going to show you what we got. Hopefully it's a lot of makeup, less skincare, because that's what I'm always hoping for. But yeah, I just like unboxings and I love doing them. So let's go ahead and get into it. Before we dive into the boxes, I do want to give a quick shout out to today's sponsor, and that is Dossier. So you guys know I love Dossier. Thank you so much for working with me, Dossier. It's always a pleasure, honestly. Like, it's something I can so get behind because I hate wasting money because something has a fancy label on it. Like, that's not me. I don't need the stupid Sephora prices that are like $100 up to $350. I don't need that in my life. I want to smell good, but not that price tag. And Dossier starts at only $29 up to $49 for fragrance. They also have candles. I am burning the ambery vanilla one in my background today because I just wanted to smell my room all beautiful and professional. They have candles, they have room diffusers now, everything like that. So let's talk about Dossier's fragrances. I want to share two with you. And you know, you're saving a lot of money off those high-end department stores. So first one is Ambery Sage. It is inspired by Tom Ford's fucking Fabulous. This one, look how pretty. But they have beautiful minimalistic packaging. It always looks beautiful. It's easy to store multiple bottles without making it look clustered because it's all beautiful and uniform packaging. This one, I sprayed it on the card. It smells natural. There's something very natural about it. It kind of reminds me of like beachy but not sunblocky. It's like I don't know. Let's talk about the, it just smells fresh and like earthy. So the top notes are bitter almond, sage, and lavender. Middle notes of leathery notes, orris, and vanilla. Base notes of amber, blonde woods, and tonka bean. I think that's where it's coming from. Like the woods and tonka bean base notes makes it smell very earthy and like friendly in a way, and also slightly sweet, but not overwhelming. It's not overwhelmingly earthy. It's not very heavy. It feels fresh, light, and a little bit sweet. So this is the first one. Look how beautiful. It's so beautiful. Also, I wanted to mention, just for the convenience of it, Dossier is also available in some Walmart locations. There's one near me. I see on the end cap, and I'm like, ooh, Dossier, hey girl. I feel like I know them, you know, and you can check out their website. You can check the stores and you can see what Walmart locations carries Dossier near you, you know, continue the savings on. And let's talk about the second fragrance I wanted to share with you. And this is Aromatic Star Anise. Now, every man I've ever been in a relationship with as an adult, I have purchased the fragrance Dior Sauvage. You can call it Savage too, but Dior Sauvage is a fragrance I'm obsessed with. But you know what I'm not obsessed with? Overpaying because of a bottle. And I tell you what, if you gift a fragrance to a man, they do not care what the bottle looks like. They don't care what the packaging looks like. So you might as well give them Dossier, save a bunch of money, and give you clean, minimalistic, beautiful packaging. So this one smells like Dior Sauvage. It's called Aromatic Star Anise. And I'm telling you right now, it smells sexy. It smells beautiful. It smells like everything you've ever wanted. This is personally, I know it's technically a cologne. This is something I'm going to be wearing constantly because I love the way a man smells, so why can't I smell like that, you know? So Aromatic Star Anise, beautiful gift for anyone, honestly. It's such a fantastic fragrance. You can gift it, you can use it for yourself like I intend to do, all of that, and you don't have to feel guilty about spending a ton of money on a fragrance because you're saving so much money through Dossier. So I want to thank Dossier so much for working with me again. Always a pleasure. And now let's get into the Ipsy unboxings. Okay, so I figured let's work our way up to the biggest box. So let's start off with the little mini Glam Bag, which is their classic little Glam Bag. I do feel like if Ipsy is going to start making like a ton of changes, like they absorbed Boxycharm and everything, I know it's called the Glam Bag, but we don't need a little bag every month, you know? But, okay, so this is actually pretty though. So this is the little mini Glam Bag for this month. It's very cute and colorful. Again, I still don't think we need a bag every single month, especially if people have had subscriptions for a long time. I'd rather save $1 on my subscription than have a bag every time. But the bags are freaking precious. So let's talk about it. This one has a little pink tab pull thing. So let's get right into what is in here, which is a lot. So let's find out what's in this little bubble wrap thing. I appreciate things being, you know, safely packed, because I would hate to open a box and everything's like splattered everywhere. So I appreciate the bubble wrap. This first thing is from Kors, K-O-R-R-E-S, and it is a velvet skin drink, which makes me feel like I can drink it, but I know you can't. So here is this little bottle with a little dropper on top of it. It says the use is to apply to face, neck, and avoiding the eye area. It just says it is a retexturant. So replenish and retexture. Little skin drink. I don't feel like they should technically call that a drink. If people are dumb enough to eat Tide Pods, they're dumb enough to drink something that says drink on it, you know, but that's not that's not Ipsy's fault. Next up, we have a little Ofra lip. This is a long-lasting liquid lip in the shade Parasdina. I'm gonna swatch this because it looks like a beautiful mauve color, which you know I love, and I love a liquid lipstick. So here is the it's Pasadena, like the place. Pasadena color. It's like a pretty purpley pink. Really cute. I love the Ofra liquid lipstick formula. It does not dry down completely matte. It looks matte, but if you drink out of a straw, there will be some residue coming off from the straw, but it's just so comfortable that like, that's fine for me. Next up, we have another lip product. This is from Kismet, and it is the color Baby. I'm assuming it's a lip gloss, but it literally doesn't tell me what it is, but another pinky kind of color. It already looks very similar to this one that we already got, which feels a little redundant, but that's okay. Next up, another one. Oh, this one's definitely a gloss. It's the Beauty Crop BFF Brow Friends Forever. It's a brow gel, so just a little baby brow gel. I'm flying through this little bag. I feel like it's so easy to fly through these. And then we have a dermatologist approved for sensitive skin beauty sponge. It's a sponge. I feel like you don't have to advertise dermatologist approved. It's just a sponge. But this is the violet sponge from Uve, U-V-E, with the little thing over it. Uve? Let's look at the sponge. I'll tell you if it's like too dense or too soft, in my opinion. It's actually perfect. It has like the right amount of bounciness. It's not too squishy. And it's not too dense. This is actually gonna go right into my pile of beauty blenders to use. So let's go over everything we got in the little mini Glam Bag. We got the little bag, which is very cute. It feels very tropical. We have the I'm gonna go with Uve Beauty Sponge, a little mini BFF brow gel. It looks like a pink lip gloss from Kismet, a little Pasadena mini liquid lipstick from Ofra, as well as a velvet skin drink. I wanted to make sure I got the name right. Velvet skin drink from Kors. So that's it for the little mini Ipsy Glam Bag. I think it's good. I like the fact that we got a liquid lipstick, the brow gel, and lip gloss people are gonna like. Sponge, excellent. The face drink, again, I have issues with the name being drink, but that's just because I don't think people have common sense. But again, not Ipsy's fault. It's kind of on Kors for calling it that. So let's move on now to the next one. All right, diving into the next box now. Let's see what we got. So this one says Discover Yourself. This is gonna be our Boxycharm by Ipsy. So there's no card in here to tell me the retail prices. If I can find these things, I will put the retail price on the screen for you, make it easier so we know the retail value. Starting off though, I do see something from Good Recipe, which is a good brand. So yeah, let's talk about it. I just wanted to show you the inside of the box in case you didn't see it. So firstly, we have the Glow Recipe Plum Plump Hyaluronic Cream with Dewy Moisture plus Plump. So here is this. It looks really cute, pretty box. I like the idea of a plum product. So it's refillable moisturizer, which is nice, and you don't have to buy a whole new container every time. So let's see what if I can get the box open, let's see what the inside looks like. So the jar itself is really cute. They say it's refillable, which is nice as well, especially better for the environment instead of buying a whole new heavy container. This is what the bottle looks like. Again, I love Glow Recipes stuff because I feel like they have good smells and the packaging is always beautiful. However, like it's hard to see up close. Hold on. Let's see. The amount of product stops here. This whole bottom thing is just a glass container. All your product is right here. So I feel like they did not need to make the container that big. You know, if you're not getting that much product, but that's just me being picky. It's a little sealed container here. I think I actually may need to try this. It's Dewy Plump and Moisturizer. Like, all that sounds really nice. I need to look into more like what hyaluronic acid does. I know it's an anti-aging thing. but I want to learn a little bit more about like what makes it better than a different one, you know, like a different acid or something like that, or collagen. So yeah, I just want to do my research on that, but I am going to try this. I'll let you guys know how it is. I like the idea of it being plum. I thought about getting a plum tree. I think that'd be fun too. I don't know what I'd do with it, but I think when I'm older, I would really enjoy eating plums. Anyways, next up we have a little brush set. These say Trio Cotton Candy Sets from Slim SL Miss Glam. Stay Sparkly. I'm not entirely sure about the company name of this whatsoever. It's hard to read that font, but it is a little pair of makeup brushes. Oh, trio of makeup brushes. So here are the brushes and their little sleeves. They are white and pink and gold, and then on the handles we have two random little colored gems here. I'm not really sure the relevance of that. Maybe it's to give it more of that cotton candy coloring with a little bit of blue, but they are pretty, but they do feel random. Like it feels like two different things that could be done as a highlighter brush and then one blending one. Not really sure the combination makes a lot of sense to me, but they look cute. Okay, next up we have something that looks like a palette. I love a palette. So this is from Violet Voss, great company, love their stuff. This is the Whispering Rose Luminous Blush 4-color blush palette. I'm excited, this should be fun. I feel like it's been a while since we had a blush or a highlighter palette. I know highlighter is like out. Yeah, no, I don't care, but I hear it's out. So maybe that's why we haven't gotten any highlighters recently. So here is the actual palette itself. It feels very matte and like slick and clean. Whispering Rosé is again the theme. It looks nothing like rosé on the inside. But here is the blush palette. I would say these are pretty universally easy to wear. I would say these two, the more harsh colors, these are the more look like dewier finishes, and these two are mattes, which are more easy to wear looking. I would say I'd probably get a lot of use out of this palette. Maybe not necessarily this shade, because I feel like it might be a little bit harsh as a blush on me, but the rest of the shades, like very lightly on the brush, mix them together would be very beautiful, and I love this packaging. So this is the next thing from Violet Voss, and it looks like we have another palette in here, possibly. So the thing that looks like a palette in here next is from LYS Beauty. It says Love Yourself Eyeshadow Palette. Look how cute and little. Now usually I have a thing like, why does everything have to be weird shaped? But something about a triangle, because it's symmetrical, it makes, you know, it's very pleasing. So let's see how the palette looks. Okay, so I can't get it out. I'm gonna hurt the box, which is fine. Why are all these boxes so hard to open today? What is going on? So here is the little thing. The only thing is with this kind of packaging, it looks fancy, but you're gonna see every fingerprint. Oh, it's so cute. It kind of looks like the Rare Beauty palettes in a way. So here is the palette. It looks so cute, right? I love the little bit of gold along with the warm colors. Very beautiful. And we do have one last thing in this box, and let's talk about it. This is the leave-in conditioner from Sleek, which is just sleek with apostrophe E at the end, so Sleek E. It looks like this. It's a leave-in conditioner. Pretty straightforward, a hair product, a little bit different. We don't always get hair products, but it says for all hair types, hydrate, fight frizz, and repair with a silky leave-in conditioner. So that's what this is. Let's talk about everything in the Boxycharm by Ipsy. We have the sleek leave-in conditioner, full size, a little LYS eyeshadow palette, which looks so cute. We have a Violet Voss blush palette. Love to see that. These two things right here are worth it to me. We have a little trio of brushes from a brand I can't really read for some reason. And then we have a Glow Recipe plumping moisturizer. So like, let's talk about these three things. 3 out of the 5 are like bomb. I know this one is skincare, but it's Glow Recipe, you know, and it's plum. That sounds fun. And then we have 2 palettes, like makeup palettes. Love that. This is my favorite so far. So let's try the last box now. All right, so last box up today is the new Icon box. Now again, they changed all their descriptions. This is a little bit new. This would be like the Glam Bag X, I guess. It comes with like 8 full-size products. So let's see what's in our Icon box, because with a name like that, you expect it to be fantastic, you know? So here's the inside. It looks like one thing's already open. But here is the inside of the Icon box. Let's start off with a thing that was open, you know, why not? So this first thing is from Kate Somerville. It is the Sensitive Skin Dry Skin Saver. I was gonna say shaver, but it's saver. Moisturize for face, body, and lips. Now we've gotten Kate Somerville in subscription boxes before. I've actually finished a Kate Somerville cleanser with the goat milk in it before, and I quite enjoyed it. So like I'm open to other like products from her. This is the Dry Skin Saver Moisturizer for body, face, everything. You get a ton of product in here. It says to save your dry skin with a restorative cream that provides essential hydration and instantly revives dryness, uncomfortable tightness, and roughness. A lightweight formula. So this is the first thing, full-size product. I know her stuff retails for a good amount. Again, I'll put it on the screen for you because I don't have a card in here to tell me. I wish they put cards in here, but I know everybody with different preferences and choices. It would be hard to do that. But anyways, the first thing in here is from Kate Somerville. Next up, I see something from Too Faced. I feel like it's been a long time since we got anything from Too Faced in a subscription, you know? So this is the Killer Liner, which, fun name. This is the 36-hour non-flaking transfer resistant waterproof eyeliner. Let me do a swatch. I need a new eyeliner anyways. I've been using that Glam Light Chucky one to death. So let's see if I can have a new favorite eyeliner. Oh, it's a pencil. That's not as fun. All this packaging for a pencil? Anyways, here it is. It's just a creamy black pencil. I was hoping for a liquid liner. I guess I didn't read the word liquid, but somehow my mind was like, liquid liner? But it is a black liner, staple in everybody's collection. It is in the shade Killer Black. And I want to know if these killer liners come in any other colors or if it's just Killer Black. Like, that's it. This is a lot of packaging for one color. And it's a good brand though, so I'm not disappointed whatsoever. Next up, we have something clear. It's clear and the lid came off when I grabbed it. So this is from JLo Beauty. I don't think I've ever talked about it, but I don't like JLo. I'm freaking not sorry. I don't like her. Something about her seems so stuck up and pretentious, and like she's not that hot, you guys. I'm sorry. No matter how hot she tells you she is, I don't think she is. I just don't get the hype. This is from JLo Beauty. Again, not Ipsy's fault that I don't like JLo. This says that JLo Glow Serum, Tighten and Brighten. It says directions are to apply to dry, clean skin, AM, PM. Let absorb completely and dry down before moisturizing. So that JLo Glow, Tighten and Brighten. I don't know, it's a serum, so it's not gonna really make you glow except when it's like not dry down your skin. But the packaging on it is cool. I'll give her that. The packaging on it is cool. But like every celebrity has some kind of cosmetic line, and I'm just not believing they're qualified for that. Next up, we have something from St. Jane. This looks beautiful. Look at this packaging. Look at this packaging. It looks beautiful. It says the Luxury Sun Ritual Pore Smoothing SPF 30 Sunscreen. Our sheer invisible texture melts into your skin, beautifully blurring the look of pores. With desert rose, hibiscus, and jasmine. Visibly smooth, sensitive, prone complexions. Mineral-based, ultra clean for your daily elixir of pore perfecting sun protection. Let's smell it. Go ahead and I'll try it on my hand. It's just a sunscreen, so I don't think it's gonna look like anything. But SPF 30 is better than no SPF, you know what I mean? Look at this packaging. Look how beautiful that is. This box right now, this Icon box, is kind of popping off for me. It's got a beautiful, fancy sunscreen, Too Faced, a JLo product, but it does look cool. And a Kate Somerville. So far it's looking nice. Let's put it beside my little Ofra swatch. So, has a little bit of tint to it, but nothing crazy. It doesn't have too much of a smell. I know it says it has hibiscus, jasmine, and rose in it. I mean, it smells slightly like rose, but it really doesn't have an overwhelming fragrance, which I'm so glad because I don't need an overwhelming fragrance. It's already like drying down pretty good once I, spread it. It's drying down pretty nicely, and it's not overwhelmingly fragranced, and the packaging's beautiful, so this is a win for me. Personally, I would use more than SPF 30, but maybe I could put it on somewhere that doesn't get a lot of sun, like my neck or maybe my hands if I'm not wanting to spray my hands that day, because my hands are awfully tan. Next up, we have something from Anastasia Beverly Hills, and it says it's a cream bronzer. Interesting. So this is in the shade Caramel, which the box doesn't look that dark, but the shade Caramel itself sounds like it's going to be very rich in color. So let's see this cream bronzer. Anastasia, did people still like really hype for them? Because I feel like ever since they did that wild PR search and it flooded everybody's timelines on every social media, and they only hired Instagrammers, people don't really talk about Anastasia anymore. I feel like that kind of murdered them in a way. It was great promotion at the time, but I feel like people haven't talked about them the same since. Or was it the constant overflow of palettes? Like palette. Even though we love palettes, we need a little bit of space in between from one brand. Okay, so it is a very warm color. So here is the Anastasia cream bronzer. The packaging on it's beautiful. Love the matte top. And then here is the color. How I ended up with a caramel bronzer, I'll never know, but it's a pretty looking cream bronzer if you have that complexion. Next up, it looks like another Anastasia product, but it's a palette. You know how we just saying like palettes from Anastasia? Yeah, well, we got in a description box, so it makes it, you know, a little bit easier. This is the Primrose palettes. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about Anastasia these days. I feel like they were that girl, and then people just don't talk about them at all anymore. So this is the Primrose palette. I'm not familiar with this one. I don't really know what it looks like. The packaging on it is very nice. I like this texture. This texture on the front feels very purse-like and fancy. It's broken. Okay, I'm glad I didn't open it upside down and show you first. We have 2 shades broken here. I will have to repress these 2. Here's the inside of the palette though. I think the color scheme is very nice. I like the oranges mixed in with the purples and pinks. But she's broken. Because there was no protection in this box. It was just products thrown in the box. So it's kind of disappointing that they didn't bubble wrap it like they did with their little mini. Like the Glam Bag came in a padded thing. And then the one thing came in bubble wrap and inside of a bag. For these, this is their Icon expensive box. It was just thrown in with no protection other than the box it came in. I'm kind of disappointed in that. Like, I feel like there's a way to prevent this. And if mine came broken, I know a lot of other people's are going to come broken too. But the palette color scheme is very pretty. The packaging feels luxurious and nice. We do have one other Anastasia product in this thing today. So we have a Brow Genius Brow Serum. It doesn't have a shade on it, so it might just be just like a brow thing. I'm not sure what a brow serum does. It says daily conditioning serum for brows. Apply to clean brows. Focusing on sparse areas, allow serum to fully dry. Okay, so it's supposed to make your brows grow better, I guess. So here's it. It feels like a really pretty, I know it's kind of hard to focus on it, but it looks like a really pretty thin unit. So if you have sparse brows, it says apply this and it'll help spark hair growth, I guess, is the concept here. I'm not necessarily sure I buy that, you know, but that's that. Lastly, we do have another thing from Glow Recipe. We also had one in our Boxycharm by Ipsy, if you recall. But this is the Guava Vitamin C Bright Eye Gel Cream. Bright Eye Gel Cream. So it is a eye cream. I've been looking for another eye cream. My Beekman one is almost out now that I've started using eye creams because I don't want to age poorly, you know. So let's see about this guava. Cute little container. Such a cute container. Here is the eye cream itself. It's in a cute little thing. Let's see the applicator itself, like how you apply it. It's a little baby pump. So let me give a little baby squirt. It's like a little pink. And then when I blend it out, obviously it's clear, but I want to see how it smells. Ooh, it smells nice. It smells like sweet. It does smell kind of fake, but it doesn't smell like bad. It smells kind of good. It smells like a good fake fruit. Does that make sense? I wouldn't necessarily say it smells like guava. But anyways, let's go over everything we got in our Icon box, which sounds so fancy. So we have a full-size eyeshadow palette from Anastasia Beverly Hills. Ipsy, please pack these better. Thank you. We have a Glow Recipe Little Brightening Guava Eye Cream, which, again, smells like a good fake fruit. We have a St. Jane Sunscreen, which was very pleasant because it wasn't overwhelmingly fragranced, with a black killer liner from Too Faced. We have a JLo Glow Serum, just apply to your skin. We have a cream Anastasia bronzer, which is never gonna fit me shade-wise. We have a Brow Genius Brow Serum from Anastasia. We also have a full-size Kate Somerville body and face and lips moisturizer. And that's everything in the box. So what do we think? Honestly, the Icon box is kind of iconic, you know? We got some skincare things. We got kind of a gimmicky thing with the brow thing, but we got a full-size black Too Faced liner. We got some Glow Recipe. We got a nice sunscreen. I know it's not makeup, but it's something. The cream bronzer is, you know, makeup as well. And we got an eyeshadow palette. Even if it did come broken, we still got an eyeshadow palette. So look at the things in front of me. I'm kind of happy with the Icon box the most. Like, I'm really happy with getting 2 palettes in the Boxycharm box. The little Glam Bag was fine too, but like, Glow Recipe, Too Faced, Anastasia. Icon box is kind of iconic. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching today's video. Let me know your favorite box. I'm interested. You know, I think, you know, obviously mine is the Icon box, but like, do you think it was more worth the money for the Boxycharm one or the little bit Glam Bag? Let me know. Thank you guys so much. Have a beautiful day. Be sure to check out Dossier top of the description box for a high-end fragrance, not high-end prices whatsoever. And I will see you guys later. Have a beautiful and safe day wherever you are. Okay, bye guys.